This is November 2021, and it's now been 1 year since my wife passed away, almost to the day. And I've been experiencing what is called the year of first. You know, the first year you go through without your loved one, and you go through your first Thanksgiving and your first Christmas and New Year's and Easter and all the special holidays and occasions. May was a particularly rough month for me. You know, it was our anniversary. It was Mother's Day. It was 6 months from her passing, and it was her birthday. You know, so May was pretty challenging for me. You know, I can pretty honestly say in the last few months I've been, I think, getting slowly better. You know, I feel overall better, and I'm in a better place. But this month has been kind of hard too. I mean, it's been okay, but it's had its definite rough moments. And I think I was kind of anticipating the 17th. You know, I think I kind of had a dread about the 17th coming up. You know, I think April was kind of like that too. I think April I was kind of dreading May. You know, but I got through the 17th, and you know, I survived, and I'm here to talk about it. So the year first reminds me of a story I recently read in 1 Samuel, and I've read the story many times, but it seems like this past year when I read, it seems my reading and a lot of things I do and experiences just through a whole different lens, you know, and that's how the story was. I just saw it through a different lens, you know. So I'm gonna read a little bit to you. This is right out of the beginning of 1 Samuel, and it says, there was a man of the mountains of Ephraim, and his name was Elkanah, and he had 2 wives. You know, don't ask me to try to explain that one, but that's just the way it was. The name of one was Hannah, and the name of the other was Peninnah. And Peninnah had children, but Hannah had no children. And this man went up from his city yearly to worship and sacrifice to the Lord of hosts in Shiloh. And whenever the time came for Elkanah to make an offering, he would give portions to Peninnah his wife, but to Hannah he would give a double portion for her, because he loved Hannah, even though the Lord had closed her womb. And her rival Peninnah also provoked her severely to make her miserable, because the Lord had closed her womb. So it was year by year, when she went up to the house of the Lord, that Peninnah provoked her, and therefore she wept and did not eat. Then Elkanah, her husband, said to her, Hannah, why do you weep? Why do you not eat? And why is your heart grieved? You know, she was experiencing grief and that anticipated dread of that annual trek to Shiloh. You know, she was feeling grief and experiencing grief, and you know, for me it might be May. You know, I don't know. I haven't gone through my second May, you know, but I suspect that I'm gonna kind of have that dread when that time comes up again. But I think the most significant thing of this passage is that Hannah was not alone, and she was not without hope. Let me read a little more here. It says, Then Eli the priest answered and said, Go in peace, and the God of Israel grant you your petition. So the woman went her way and ate, and her face was no longer sad. And so it came to pass in the process of time, Hannah conceived and bore a son, and called his name Samuel, because I have asked of him from the Lord. Really good story. So today I'm going to do one of my songs. I actually had a friend of mine in Texas say, hey, when are you going to do your own composition? So I guess today's the day. This is a song I wrote 40 years ago for our wedding. And I don't think I ever performed it publicly again until last year, at Benita's funeral. I remember driving home from the mortuary. I had just finished finalizing all the funeral arrangements with the funeral director, and I was on the 60 freeway. I was actually heading over to Benita's mom's house, and I started getting this download of a different last verse to this song. I hadn't thought of this song for years, and all of a sudden I was thinking about the song and got a new version of the last verse. So I guess I did to my song what I've been doing on a lot of these videos. I changed the last verse. So I hope you like it. The name of the song actually has two names now. Just to give you a little side note, when I was working on the song for my wife's funeral, my son heard it and he said, hey, that's a really good song. Do you have a name for it? And I said, yeah, it's called The First Day I Saw You. And he said, Dad, that is like so 80s. And I said, well, it should be. I wrote it in 1981. And then he said the song should be called The Walk. And he says, because it's about you and Mom and your walk with God throughout your life. And I thought, I like that. So I'm going to play you my composition, The Walk. I hope you enjoy it. Could it be 12 years since I first saw you? Those summer days and walks from school, with ice cream floats and small park carnivals. It seemed our world was built for two. Two children walking through an open field, not knowing what their future held. God sealed our love the day I first saw you. God sealed this day for me and you. We've transcended many mountains God sealed this day for me. Looking back, it seems like yesterday. Those summer days and walks from school. Just one more time I'd like to with you. Just one more time to be with you. God sealed this day for me and you. That was The Walk. Until next time.